All right, so let's talk about no justice, no peace. I want to get straight to the point, right? It don't make no sense. Not even a few years ago, about 2011, I was like in my 20s, and originally I thought that made sense. But here's why I say it don't make no sense. Because when it comes to negotiation or trying to get something from someone, yeah, you have to have something of power. You have to have leverage, right? And your biggest leverage is understanding and knowing exactly what you have that they need. The key word is what you have that they need. So that's another thing. Because at the end of the day, do they care about peace? No. You know damn well they don't give a fuck about peace. They don't. You know why they don't give a fuck about peace? Because at the end of the day, they know that if you're fucking up they're the ones who fuck up the buildings first and foremost. Like, they start that shit off. But like, if you're protesting with placards saying Black Lives Matter, blah blah blah, and you want justice for whoever the police murdered or racist murdered or injured or whatever the case is, it's like they don't care. What they're gonna do is they're gonna use that as bait. Yeah, use that as bait. So like, boom, cool. Let's send out a couple of people to start looting, rioting, setting places on fire, and then spin the narrative saying that, oh, look what these protesters are doing. Do you get it? But meanwhile, thanks to social media and the likes of, camera phones and all that stuff there, you're now starting to see the truth a lot more quicker, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing. Here's why it's a good thing, because you're starting to see the truth. The bad thing is understanding how to use that knowledge. If you get it, because there's one thing seeing it and sharing it, but then what are you doing with that piece of information? Yeah, what are you doing with it other than sharing it? You got to think wiser. You got to think. You got to strategize. So I don't want to make this video long, right? And it might be long. I don't know. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you have to understand that if you look at the word peace, right? Let me get into this properly. Give me a second. The word, in fact, before we get to that, protest actually means pledge. No, avowal, pledge, solemn declaration, right? And if you look at the word peace, give me a second. It's freedom from civil disorder, internal peace of a nation, basically freedom of civil disorder. So this is what's happening while you're protesting, yeah? And you're saying no justice, no peace. You're getting a civil disorder by them bringing in police or the army or whatever to try and combat the whole protesting situation. It's not a coincidence that you hear the police sirens. That's not a coincidence. But yeah, let's get into the word justice. Give me a second while I actually load this up real quick. Because I want you to, I'm looking at the etymology, which is the origin of the words. That's how it comes down to it. You got to look at the origin of the words, yeah? And this is obviously the English language, by the way. So, yeah, justice is the exercise of authority in vindication of right by assigning reward or punishment. All right, now, authority, right? You go to the person of authority, yeah, to try and get justice. You don't go to the streets marching and no. You do what Jay-Z did, which is call up the governor or whoever is of authority figure in that place or wherever you want the justice in, and you actually have a conversation with them. The key word is conversation. You're not going there demanding and saying, oh, this. No, you're like, alright, boom. You know what? It's finding out what they need. It's finding out what they want. And then using that to your advantage to actually get what you want. That's how negotiation works. Yeah? It's a give and take type of thing. And then you give if you need to give, or whatever the case is. You got to do what's necessary. But protesting, marching, is not it. Now you may say, yeah, but when Martin Luther King Jr. marched and all that stuff there, we got the Civil Rights Bill. Like, all right, yeah, to a degree, yes, that did happen. But guess what? They also actually met up with certain politicians and helped get things off the ground. They didn't just march and protest. They did more than that. Yeah, that's the key thing that you need to understand. They did more than that. Yeah, they actually met with politicians to talk, discuss, and do what was necessary. And in that case, it was to get the civil rights civil rights bill passed in the US. I'm not too sure about the UK because the UK love to try and hide, not even hide. They don't want to discuss or talk about, the situation that's been happening in the UK, and I don't understand why. It's funny. The US, they're open with discussing all that stuff there, but then at the same time, they can be openly, blatantly racist and stuff like that. And you got to remember as well, the Western society, whether it be the US or England or whatever the case is, they were built on white supremacy. Yeah, they were built on racism. They were built on oppressing certain people. And don't even get it twisted. Some classes of white people have been oppressed too, like the Irish. Yeah, they've been oppressed too, like the Polish. They've been oppressed too. Don't get it twisted. I'm not even trying to make this a thing about but it's all black people or trying to do this all lives matters thing. No. I'm letting you understand certain things. I'm letting you understand that we're all in this together. You understand? It's about these. If you really want me to go in, I will go in. Don't get it twisted. I will go because I've been holding back, knowing that most are not ready for this. I won't even say not ready, but like most people just want to talk. I don't want to talk. I want to take action. I want to solve this problem. That's why I created this organization in the first place. Yeah? And it's who would have thought from the age of 7 years old to be inspired by Michael Jackson to create, let's just say from 7 years old, I want to help heal the world. Who would have thought years later that I'll end up creating an organization that is involved with trying to help heal the world. And part of it is, dealing with trying to solve this situation when it comes to no justice in no peace situation. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you have to understand what they want, what they need, and what you have of value. And it's using that to say, okay, well, you're going to have to ease up a little, give justice, yeah? Get the right people on board, make sure that these people are prosecuted, and then we'll do what's necessary. Whatever you want of value, we will give that to you in value. That's all it comes down to. It's not about trying to pander towards them. But it's also doing it from a place of integrity as well. You don't want to, let's say even if it's if you're donating money or whatever, I don't know, there's some levels of, I don't know. And then you they could say, okay, well, if you donate, or if you get, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know because it's a sticky situation because I don't know what that governor in Minnesota actually wants or needs, and I don't know the actual conversation that the full blown conversation Jay-Z had with them. But at least he's doing the right thing. He's doing it the right way. Yeah. But there's another way that we have to find, which is actually, like, I genuinely believe, yeah, we need to get out of Western society, yeah, and out of anything that is Western influence to a high degree, yeah. Don't get twisted. There are some things that are beneficial and are good, but the majority of certain things is not made for us. You understand? So that's why I recommend that, you know, if you click the link in the description box below, you get access to online courses such as, you know, African and Caribbean history, but also get access to do with parenting, also access to do with healthcare, and basically what it is, these courses will help you understand and prepare your mindset so you can actually, you know, make the right decisions. But the other thing is roles and relationships as well. In that course there, you will learn how to, you know, develop yourself further. As, let's say, if you're a woman watching this, you learn to develop yourself as a pure feminine woman, and all those traits that naturally within you anyway, so it's about developing those traits. And if you're a man watching this, you'll learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male. And basically what will happen is you will start to end up having the mindset and knowing exactly what to do when it's each in certain situations. And if it does lead into you wanting to help get out of Western society for good, then that's what's going to happen. Do you understand? So, look, I don't want to do no more talking. It's all about action. So if you're with it, you're with it. If you're not, you're not. But I know you're going to be with it because enough is enough. Yeah? There's no point in screaming no justice, no peace to people that are not going to understand or even really care. You understand? You need to speak to these people directly. Yeah? But anyway, listen, if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss in our videos, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know the video you suggest might just be next.